I had the pleasure of introducing Bill at the Holland Area Arts Council for a keynote presentation. And I know Bill speaks all over the world, but what other services do you offer besides keynote presentations?
As you mentioned, we have the keynotes, which are still very popular. We also have seminars, dream retreats, and customer service audits. And right now it seems that our half and our full day seminars are really the most popular. Many times chambers of commerce and universities want that kind of a session to provide to their staff members and of course the communities at large. One of the things that we do find in our seminars that people tell us that they're so thankful that they're coming to a seminar that's very practical and hands-on. They didn't just feel like they sat through a commercial for Disney. And oftentimes we get told later on that the storyboarding was their favorite tool that they learned in the session. Storyboarding is so important to us. We dedicated a whole chapter of the book, chapter 10, to that tool. And it also is featured in our Disney Way field book, which is very helpful, especially if you want to lead teams. If you have responsibility for a staff, you'd want to pick up maybe a copy of the field book. The other thing that we like to do in the half and the full day is to get people involved in telling a story. And sometimes that feels like a very fuzzy concept to people. But really what it is, it's helping set the course for making that dream come alive. It helps you to understand what differentiates your product or service from your customers. And it's a very powerful, engaging process.
I know that Disney Way has been a successful book for nearly a decade, and that Fortune magazine cited it as so useful you may whistle while you work. But what makes Cabot I. Jackson different from others who have written about Disney?
I believe it's our backgrounds. We have extensive backgrounds in consulting, where we actually work with organizations to change their culture. And there's no quick fix on that, as you know. It's a long-term, sometimes a hand-holding process. We kind of become the conscience of the company for a long time. And I do believe that if you see the second edition of the Disney Way, you'll see how much larger it is from the first edition. Well, the size of that is really about the organizations we've added who are so fabulous in their role modeling of Dream, Believe, Dare, Do. They understand the holistic approach. They understand that it's not, you can't just pick and choose one of the principles. You have to look at it as the whole four-part principle package, if you will, together. And they're extremely powerful stories, and they're great role models for other companies who are looking to embark on this journey.